Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Work It Wednesday and we have a work in progress to finish up today in the Christmas Tiny Homes by R.J. Hampson. Hello Emily, I hope you are doing well. Welcome, welcome. It seems you're the only one here, so it's okay. I don't know, there's probably lurkers out there too. Hello everybody that's out there lurking. I hope you can all hear me just fine. Hopefully. All right, so we're going to start on this. I'm going to zoom you in. Maybe. Hopefully everybody can hear me. You're doing good? That is good. Okay. As long as we got a couple of lurkers, we're all good. I'm going to zoom you in. And we're going to move it up. To about there. Zoom it out just a little bit. There we go. Because we're going to be working on the bird as well as Santa in the nest today. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Of course, we are still using the Coloria colored pencils. And cords everywhere and they're getting in the way. So I'm just going to move the pencils out of the way here for a moment so that I can get to them better. So for the bird, I'm going to be using this one, and this one for the wings. Hello, Callie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I need my sharpener. I hope everybody is doing well today. It's a quiet day here. You're here preparing dinner. Yay! You prepare my dinner too? I don't want to. Alright. So we're going to start off with number 990, which is black. And we're going to go right on in today. With some nice little ticks in the feathers. Hello, Danielle. Ooh, burgers. It's very, very warm here today, so the kids next door are out in the pool, so if you hear screaming and whatnot, that would be what it is. Nice. Just working some of this black in. Because buzzards have a bit of black, a bit of brown, and a bit of gray in their wings. So we're working the black in to start, and then we'll go to some darker brown, and then we'll go to some gray. And we'll come back to whatever colors need to be re-established. Hello, Sue. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Della. Cheese enchiladas. Num. Hello, Noelle. Welcome, welcome. Enchiladas. Just like the sound of some of their food. Canadian food doesn't have all those cool sounds. Well, Santa needs to put his finger aside his nose and go poof. He's not going for Santa, he's going for the prezzies. Yeah, that's it. Well, that happens. He's not after Santa. That's what I'm going to tell myself. He's not after Santa. He just wants his prezzies. Wants to know if there's some pencils in there. He's very excited about it. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. So I know that it's Wednesday, which is middle of the week. That point of the week where we just want it to be over. So I hope all of your week has been quiet and enjoyable. Mine has been fairly quiet this week, amazingly. No drama. I was quite happy with that. Hello, Yana. Now I'm going to do this the way buzzards are here in Oregon because they're the only ones I've ever seen. So it's your Sunday. Ah, well that means that you have to go back to work tomorrow. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's warm here, but now I'm going in with espresso, which is 847. Just working in little flicks. Sort of the same way you do hair, because these feathers have no definition on them. So we're just going to put in a little bit of color definition. Well, as long as you get to color now. Funerals are not fun, especially not in the heat. The sun is over here on the Pacific Northwest areas, the Pacific Coast. So you are welcome to come get it anytime. Um, my husband is heading up to Washington at the moment for a 3D print thing. Hello, Jamie. Yeah, I don't think she's loving it. Nice. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Mona. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I have a question for y'all. Just because I had somebody leave a disparaging remark on one of my posts. So I have to ask the question. A lot of you know that I go through every morning and I put up the Amazon deals of the day, as well as the coupons that I find for the day. Now, do you, as subscribers, get spammed with these posts, or do you only get them when I post them once a day? And do you consider that to be spam? And is that annoying? Okay, I have lots of questions for y'all. Yeah, no, earthquakes are never fun. Okay. I didn't think so, but she felt that I was spamming them, and I just told her that I was sorry that she felt that way. Well, that's good. Okay. As long as you guys appreciate me doing it and it's not spamming you, I don't want to be spamming people with it. I put them up so that I can help people, see the deals and, you know, save some money and that sort of thing. Okay, good. Yeah, I just was a little bit concerned. Like I said, the remark was that I was spamming it and she was going to unsubscribe. I apologized to her if she felt it was spamming, but she was welcome to unsubscribe if she needed to. Um, that's pretty much all I can do. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it, and like I said to her in the post when she posted it, I apologized to her if she felt it was spamming. But I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't putting it out more than I had put it out because, sometimes YouTube will do that. I don't get notifications of them because of course I'm posting them, so I don't get to see it. Yeah, somebody's always got to put their 2 cents worth in, and it's perfectly fine that they're entitled to their opinion. And like I said to the person in the post is if I'm really sorry if you feel that it's spam. I only post it once a day, and if it's something that you would like to do and unsubscribe, by all means, feel free to do so. But I just wanted to make sure that there was not a situation going on where it was constantly dinging you, because that would be annoying. I do try to limit them to just once a day on Prime days and stuff like that when I know there's a really good, um, Prime days and Black Fridays. I will post more often throughout the day because Prime days and Black Friday, they don't list all the deals at once. They disperse them throughout the day. And in order to get you the best deals, I gotta kind of stay on top of it and post it throughout the day. So I'm going through now with Smoke, which is 912. Sorry, I didn't tell you. For his wings. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everybody's got one. 99% of them don't smell very good. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I wasn't too bothered by the opinion. I was just making sure that, it wasn't sending out more than I posted. You know what I mean? Because every once in a while, YouTube can go a little crazy. And at Christmas I put out more because I'm looking for things that people have asked me to look for. So, Christmas present ideas for the kids, Christmas ideas for the hubby. So I tend to put out more than just the um, deals for art supplies. Yep, I knew exactly where you were going with it, Emily. All right, so we're going back to black. And again, just going to flick. Just building that color up. All right. I have no intentions of stopping doing it. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't spamming you. If it was, I would find out why and limit the amount of times I was posting. All right, Emily. See you soon. Thanks for popping in. Now I'm going through with the espresso. When you're flicking like this, try to make sure that you turn your pencil to maintain that sharp tip. It will lower the amount of times that you have to sharpen. Goodness. My tummy has grumblies. I don't know why. Gurglies. All right, going through the lower parts here. Just darkening up those little feathers. With the espresso. Going up into the gray. All right. Now we're going to come through at the base of the wing here. Deepen that a little bit. I'm using the black. So darken that up a little. Hello, Dee. Welcome. Now the espresso. Blending into that black. and into the gray. Hello, poet. Welcome, welcome. The sky is up. The sun is up. Let's see. Saw your video. It was awesome. All the things you get. I missed your haul the D-stash video. Again. I saw you making card stuff with little tractors and things. I was up in the middle of the night watching it, so I didn't have the sound on, but I had the closed caption on. Couldn't sleep, so I watched Poet make cards. Yes, there is a sun. It is up here in the Pacific Northwest. If you want it back, you will have to ask nicely. All right, and there we have one wing. We have one buzzard wing. Now I'm just going to go over it again with the gray. Again, this is smoke gray. I'm just dragging that brown into it. Yep, the sun has abandoned Kentucky. That was everywhere else. It's hot and sunny, except Kentucky. All right. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, so if I go all quiet, that's okay. All right, now we're going to do his back. And down under this wing here. We are. Well, I am anyway. I don't know about everybody else, but I am. Although my evening is just started. It's only, just after 4 here, so. Yana's feeling sun deprived. And we've got a buzzard going after his presents. Santa's getting caught in the crosshairs here. Nightbot is having lots of fun letting you know all the different ways you can support the channel. There is a lot of different ways that you can support the channel. Of course, none of them are necessary or required. But if you do want to support the channel financially, you are welcome to do so in any of these ways. Just going under here. Ooh, lots of rain. That is a lot of rain. Yeah, you can send some of that rain down here. We haven't had any in months. Not anything worth talking about or writing home about anyway. Just gonna blanket color in very lightly this part here. And under here. Not going to coat everything. I'm just putting little circles where you'll even see the little striations. Ouch! Yeah, not a good idea. It is 4:33 here. You're ahead of me. It's all right. I go in different phases. Either I sleep heavily for a few hours and I'm good, or I don't sleep well at all and I'm up every few hours and can't go back to sleep. And I don't like tossing and turning with Bob in the bed because he has to get up and go to work. I don't have to get up and go to work, so hello, Courtney. Welcome. So I just get up and I watch things until I get sleepy, and I watch them with the closed caption because A, it's really late and everybody's sleeping in my house, and B, it actually makes me tired trying to read what everybody's saying. So by the time a video is finished, I am ready to go to sleep. So I'm using the same colors as I did on the other wing. Now I'm using the espresso, which is number 847. So I'm going to come in on top of that black. just in little circles, and I'm doing loose circles so it mixes into the black, but it doesn't overtake the black, if that makes sense. Now up into the tail feathers, going back to our flicks. All right, now our gray. Yep, it's currently 80 degrees at my desk. It's a little warm in here. I'll put the fan on under my desk, and hopefully you guys don't hear it. So I'm using the gray on the tips of the feathers and to blend those two colors together. Okay. Now we're going to come down his talons with the gray, and then we're going to start over again with the black. Yeah, this one's pretty quiet, and I think the microphone doesn't pick it up very much. Unless I have it pointing right at me in my face. It's my feet that really get overheated, so I usually put it under my desk on my feet. So going back through with the black and just doing some shadows. Now this wing is going to shadow this whole area. Now that we have those other colors on there, we can put the shadow in and still have the other colors show through. This area here is also going to be shadowed. We're going to do some black on his talons. On his legs there as well. All right. Now we're going to go in with the espresso. And fill in that rest of that shadow. And get that color on his tail feathers. Like so. I have not used the watercolor pencils, however, I have used the oil-based pencils, and I love those. They're really nice. And the only watercolor pencils really that I have um, are the King Art, the Flow Wood, the Inktense, Graphitint, Derwent products, and now a set of Barol. But most of them are just no-name Hobby Lobby type things like that. Don't have a whole lot of watercolor pencils. I really like the Flow Woods though. I think I have a set of Populu. Yeah. I have a few different no-name or lower level name brands. That's it. Let me know how you like them. All right, so there is the wings of the buzzard done. Now we're going to move on to his head. So we're going to grab this one here, which is deep magenta. I think that's what I want. Hold on. It might be a little too purpley. No, it'll be fine. And I need to sharpen it. Well, exactly. That's why I like reading them. I prefer to hear you say them, but when trying not to wake up the rest of the house with my laughing hysterically, I just read them. You do make me giggle though, girl. So I'm just putting in the darker areas on his hood. I am still using the Coloria colored pencils, which are our pencil of the week. And now we're going to go in with some rose red. in some scarlet red. Yeah. I like the Flowwoods. I like them even better after I got the deal on them. I've got to empty the sharpener. I got to empty the sharpener. It's getting too full. Which is strange because I thought I just emptied it yesterday. I have sharpened a lot of pencils. Alright. There. Sometimes if your pencil sharpener is not emptied properly or often enough, you can end up breaking your pencils quite a bit. So we're going to go in now with the scarlet red. And then finally we're going to go in with a little bit of orange. I'm going to brush off the stuff that I spilt out of my sharpener. Just on the very tips where the sun is going to hit the top of his head. Well, yeah, that's the best part. And then we're going to use Tuscan Sun. Hello, Alex. Welcome, welcome. All right, and then we're going to go in his eye with some Tuscan Sun and the start of his beak as well. Let's do all of his beak. Why not? And then we're just going to bring in a little bit of red. So this is scarlet red. Thank you. Thank you both. He is definitely a buzzard. And then we're just going to take a little bit of black. Put some shadow down. And there we have our buzzard. Now for Santa. We're going to use some of the same colors as the buzzard. So we're going to start with deep magenta on his hat. Absolutely. I think so anyway. There are some people out there that don't like the deals, but it's okay. As my husband's logo says on one of his creations, you can be wrong. It's all right. You can be wrong. All right. Get those shadows in. Yeah, yeah. Hunt that rare buzzard. So we started off with deep magenta. We're going in with rose red. Like so. And then going in with the scarlet red. Yep. Now we're going to go in with black for his gloves. And I'm just lifting my hand a little bit as we get into the highlighted area of the glove. Same with this side here. Now we're just going to put a couple of flicks of the black into his mustache and beard. And his eyebrows. And then we're going to take our white. And we're going to fill that in. Like so. A little bit of dark gray for the shadows. So we're going to have some shadows here. And because I've already put the white down, it's going to be very, very, very muted, which is what we want it to be. Yeah, he's in the nest, delivering the prezzies. Oh, nice. Comfy art always smells good. Just children. Sorry about that. Had to mute. Somebody had a question. Exactly. Yeah. Alright, then we're going to come in here. We're going to put a little bit of shadowing in his hat and his cuffs. And then we're going to take the white to it. Just going to blend in his gloves a little bit with the gray. That is exactly why I look so mean. Those are my prezzies. Don't be taking my prezzies. You just leave those right where you put them. Alright, so we're going to start with this one here. So we're going to start with creamy beige on his face. It's a very small area, so we're not going to put a whole lot of different colors on there. But we do need to put some shadow under his hat and under his glasses and under his nose. And of course under his moustache. And then we're going to use number 718, which is apricot. And then we're going to use number 527, which is peony. Like so. And then for his glasses, we're going to take a little bit of this one. Maybe a little bit of this one. So we're going to start with blueberry up here where the shadow will be. And then a light blue, which is 417, or 413, sorry. The blueberry is 467. Now I'm just using a very, very light hand and filling that in for his glasses. So, all right, now the presents. We're going to start off with this one here, which is going to be forest green on the ribbon for the shadows. And then spring green. And then we're going to do the present itself with a lovely blue. So we're going to use blueberry, which is 467. So we're going to pretty much do this the same as his glasses, just with a little bit more blueberry. And then we're going to use 413. All right, and then this one over here we're going to do in the red colors. So let's start with raspberry. Very quiet tonight. Where are all my loud people? Where are all my chitter chatters? They've all ran away. It's fine. So we're going to start with raspberry. On the ribbon. And then we're going to go to rose red. Like so. And then we're going to do moss green. Calling all chatters. You're fine. I'm going to go moss green here. For our shadowy areas. So what is everybody coloring? Hopefully you're all getting your works in progresses all done up. And then I'm going in with spring green, which is number 321. And then Kanoko Ugusa. And then lime green. Blending it all together. Like so. Now, for this little bow here, again, we're going to go in with the raspberry. Because we've got a bow here. Hello, Jen. And then I want to throw a little bit of bold red in there. Nice. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I just have to wonder sometimes if when it gets all quiet, how many of you I've put to sleep. How many of you have I bored to sleep? Because I do that. Nice. Alright, and then we're going to take the white gel pen if I can find it. Well, first we're going to take the blender pencil. So, Now the small areas I'm finding don't have a problem blending with the Joanna Bass, or not the you've got Joanna Basford in my brain, and with the Caran d'Ache blender. However, I do find that the larger areas sometimes prefer the Derwent pencil. It's weird. Depends upon the paper. On my cardstock, it really prefers the Derwent. But on this, it doesn't seem to be having issue with the Caran d'Ache. So we're just going to blend his hat and his jacket because I want them to be, you know, nice and soft and smooth. There we go. Now for the Christmas balls. Oh, there's another bow. I found another bow. Ah, nice. Portraits are cool. I like portraits. And this one we're just going to go with the scarlet red. And a little bit of the bold red. Like so. Yeah, that's a little bit of TMI information there. Save that kind of talk for Bill. I know she didn't mean it that way, but it was funny. All right, now we're going to go and we're going to start on um, the nest. We're going to start with honey, and I'm just going to base everything with the honey. No. I got up there now. I'm too short to get down. Somebody took away the ladder. I think Celine borrowed it. Try not to color the candy canes. Let's get those colored up here. before I end up coloring them weird colors. Although weird colored candy canes wouldn't be a problem. Tuna on pretzels? Yeah, not bad at all. All right, now we're going to go in with the white. Oh my goodness, Jen. I think he might object to the light flashing ones. Just saying. He might be okay with the sparkles. The glitter might be okay because that can be washed off. However, I don't see him agreeing to inserting lights into them. Just saying. Hello, Divissa. Jen is inserting lights into sparkly balls. I, I have no idea, but I'm feeling very scared for poor Bill. That's all I'm saying. And downhill we go. Exactly. I do not. I do not have a coupon for those. Sorry. Having no part of that, Jen. No part of it at all. I'm going to put some espresso in. Although there are some coupons for Christmas stencils. Figured since it was Christmas in July, I would post the stencils. Alright, now I want a little bit lighter, so I want this one here. I'm going to put a little bit of chocolate on there. So this is dark chocolate. I'm just doing it on the bird's nest, not on Bill's sparkly light up balls. It's just, yeah, no. Just way too personal there. Way too personal. Uh-huh. Am I boring y'all yet? So the next door neighbors have sold their house and are moving out. So at least we don't get to be gassed by the exhaust from their RV bus mammoth thing. Hopefully the new neighbors are nicer people. Now, don't you get started on Jingle Bells. It's just no, 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 no. Um, well, it's already sold, so you'd have to buy it out from under the new people. If you win the Powerball, we'll have to discuss a coloring compound. That's what I'm going to do if we win it. I'm going to create a coloring compound. A little tiny village full of little tiny houses for colorists. They can come visit or they can come live there. Yeah. Then I can do my color column without it costing me an arm and a leg. Oh no, no, it's going to be full of tiny houses. Don't need RV hookups. Everybody will have a house. Some of them not so tiny because I'm not a tiny house person. I am just way too disabled for that. When we were looking at maybe getting a manufactured house for ourselves and the kids, when we were looking at property, we thought about them being, adults and should really, live on their own. And we were looking at getting a large piece of property and putting them in a small manufactured home. And they have some really cute ones that are, 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. They're quite small, but they're cute. And we decided that if we win the lottery, we will have a hobby community. So we'll incorporate his hobby and my hobby. Yeah, the dreams of lottery players. Yep, yep. Yeah, put some tiny homes in there, put some not so tiny homes in there. Not massive ones, but, ones that were comfortable so that all our friends could come and visit and hang out. Now, because this is a nest, it's not a live, they're not live branches. I'm going to go over everything with gray. And blend it all together. Just so it looks like dead wood. So this is smoke. Oh, Mr. Choo Choo's about to come by and say hello. But yeah, the dreams we have, the dreams we have. Now I'm going to be doing the rest of this tree that is going up the edge of the page in the same manner. I'll use a little bit of brown, but most of it is going to be in grays because it's a dead piece of wood. So I'm not going to be too concerned if we don't get to that part today. Because it'll be done the same way that the nest is done there. All right, so let's see. We're going to move on up. I'm not going to do the balls, the Christmas decorations yet because I want to use gel pens on them. So we're going to do the geckos. So I'm using lime green first, or lizards. Not quite sure what kind of lizards. They've got little, could be chameleons. You never know. And I'm just base coating them with the lime green. And then we're going to use mint. Good night, Mona. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry that you have to go so soon. Okay, you go wipe down those cooler doors. So I'm using mint green. Isn't that fun? All right. And then we're going to go back in with the lime green. And that's our little lizards done. Now we've got a couple of little birds up at the top. Let me send you up there. We need to go this way. And they kind of look like little woodpeckers to me. What do you guys think? Little woodpecker type birds, or? Yeah, I think we'll do them as those red-headed woodpecker type birds. Could be roadrunners too, but their legs are too short. So I put on a bit of the red on his head area. Now I'm going with the honey, and then we're going to go with the dark chocolate. Like so. And the same thing with this fella over here. Nice. Bob printed me a sign for the dishwasher. Never encouraged anybody to actually do the dishes. All right, now we're going to do the background. This part here. And we're going to start with this one. Well, let's start with Tuscan Sun. I'm just very loosely putting in the Tuscan Sun color. Of course. Boring. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm the only one that fills up the dishwasher. Not anymore though, because it's broken and I'm not getting a new one. Replaced the dishwasher 3 freaking times since we lived in this house. Now I'm just doing the inside of here for the sunset. And you guys can't see that, so let's change the white, the brightness there. The sun coming in off of the window is dampening it out for you. I don't like that. Let's put it back to the right color. Saturation maybe? Nope. You'll see it in a bit. Don't worry, it will start to be a color, I promise. Oh, nice. Yep, yeah, it's just too much work. Now I'm using bright orange. Hopefully you can see that better. And I'm just very lightly putting in these colors. The closer we get to completion of the sunset, the more pressure we will put on the pencils. This is just the first layer. And then we're going to add scarlet red. Hello, Calamity. You're fine, dear. You've got enough things to watch. I don't think the clock is one of those things that has priority some days. And I don't blame you. I hope you are feeling well. All right, and then we're going to go in with the bold red. The sand combination, I did not. It was on Monday's video. I did not write it down. I have a tendency not to write these things down because, yeah, my brain doesn't work that way. But I did do it on Monday's video. Okay, I'm glad you're okay. I hope everyone else in the house is doing okay. Okay. All right, so now we've got that layer down. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to put this one down a little bit heavier. We're using the bold red. And I'm pushing a little bit harder on the pencil. Not a lot harder, just a little bit. And I want just a touch of deep magenta, just at the bottom. Just to break it up from the sand a little bit. I don't know if that's showing through. I'm going to have to make some adjustments, I think. The sun is coming through and just blasting everything. Okay, and then the next one is scarlet red. Again, not pressing really hard, but hard enough to fill in that color. And then we're going to use bright orange. Again, pressing a little bit harder, going down into that red, blending those colors together. Again, I'm not worried about it being messy because we're going to use the blender and we're going to smooth it out after we get all the colors down. Alright, now finally back to Tuscan Sun, and we're going to start way down at the bottom, and we're going to blend this together. I'm going to take that orange and I'm just going to feather it in just a little bit. Yeah, these pencils do work really well on this paper. They're pretty good pencils. All right. Now we're going to start at the bottom with our Caran d'Ache blender, and we're going to start blending up. We're going to smooth that sunset out. Start at the lightest and move into the darkest, or move from the darkest into the lightest depending upon which way you want it to blend. Now with the reds, I want them to blend up into that orange. Then I want that orange to blend up into the yellow. Oh, chocolate, 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 chocolate. I'm quite sure you can Uber it or whatever it is. Grubhub, that's it, yeah. Alright. And there's our sky. And our Santa's all done. Let's see, how much time do we have? Oh, we've got 5 minutes left. So I'm going to grab some gel pens here. Let's hope they work because they haven't been working lately, which is really frustrating. Oh, that one looks like it exploded. We'll see. Yeah, for some reason my Arteza gel pens have not been working right. And I just found a red one that looked like it had exploded. So I'm hoping these work. That's what I'm doing, is I'm hoping they work. Alright, I'm going to move you down. Yeah. And we're going to do this part here with the golden color. Might have to get my 10 minutes out. A little bit disappointed in my Artezas. Hello, Sherry. Sorry about that. Yes. Suddenly had to sneeze. Alright, hopefully I don't have another one. I'm going to though, of course. It always comes in threes. So there we have a red Christmas bowl. And we're going to do a green one. Well, it's a blue-green. Oh goodness, now I've got the sniffles. And a pink one. Because why not, right? and a golden one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to zoom you out so you can see the whole picture. And like I said, I will finish up the woodwork. It will be a lot of grays, so I'm not going to torture you with coloring that. So just give me a second here. We're going to zoom. And there we have our Christmas in July, Hampson colored picture of the choo-choo train, the buzzard, and our Santa Claus. Yeah, the Arteza Super Sparkles are supposed to be, really, really good, and they were when I first got them. But I don't use them very often, and it seems that they are having issues now. So, unfortunately, which is a problem. All right, so that is all done up. I will finish up the woodwork itself, the tree, and post it in Instagram as well as on Facebook. And that is our Christmas in July. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, if Kroger is only 3 minutes up the road, come on now. All right, so that is one more finished for the hashtag RJ in July 2023. We have done 3 now. We will be doing one in his new book starting on Saturday. And we will, of course, be choosing a picture as well as choosing some pencils. Thank you. All right, guys. Of course, if you want to support the channel, we do have merch available as well as the 3D print store, buy me a cup of coffee, that sort of thing is all listed below the video. Of course, you can definitely take a look at those things and, buy a sticker, hang out, have a cup of coffee with me, all that fun stuff. I will be coloring the tree. I will be coloring the tree in grays as deadwood. So I will get to it and it will get done. All right, guys. Thank you all very much for hanging out, for chilling with me while I finish this up. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.